Well, good morning, friends, family, trilobites, stalactites, stalagmites, whatever you call them. Hopefully no mosquito bites. It's supposed to be in the upper 90s down in the valley, so I came up top to the mountains up in the Uintahs, and no special destination in mind today. Just go see some scenery and see what we can find. Bring you guys along and show you some of this awesome country up here, some of God's beautiful creation. So let's go and see what we can find. Pretty sure this has got to be Sasquatch's playground. I've never been up this little side canyon, but it's definitely worth the trip. Still got a little bit of snow left up there. Not much. Just driving down the road, I saw this spot. You know, the prospector side of me says that could have been an old Spanish mine at one time. It's right here next to the road, but yeah, it's got like a natural spring coming out of the hillside right there. But that could have been an old mine at one time. But man, what a beautiful day. You know, back when I was a kid and I'd see those big tree clumps, up in top of the old pine trees like that. They're all over way up there. But I used to think they were bears. And I don't think I ever asked anybody. I think I finally just had to get up close enough to one to see that they weren't great big bears in the tops of all those trees. Anyways, let's keep going, see what we can find. I don't know whether I should have brought my fishing pole or my gold pan. What an awesome day. So the story goes that a long time ago, whether it was the Spaniards or exactly who it was, I'm not sure, came up here and carved what they call a thunderbird into the ledges. And it's supposed to be either pointing in the direction of a ancient gold vein or gold deposit. But I'll zoom in on what I believe is the thunderbird and show you guys. See how this works out. If that footage is terrible, sorry. I'm just doing this off of the phone. But anyways, that's a little geography lesson, if you will. But it's pretty neat. I've never hiked over there to it. It's pretty much inaccessible. I think you could probably get to it from the right and come down along the cliff face right there, just underneath of it, and walk over to it. But thought that was pretty cool. Wanted to share that with you. He's looking that way, so for all you treasure hunters, go that way. Good luck. All right, let's keep going. Man, it's an awesome day up here. Probably in the upper 70s. It's perfect. Now, supposedly before this road was put in, this used to be a real prominent Spanish mine right here. You can see where it's all been, all these big rocks, it's all been filled in. But the story goes, when they built the road, they didn't want people going down in here, so they intentionally put all these rocks in here to fill in the opening. There's pretty cool flowers growing right there. But just wanted to share that spot with you. Could be trillions of dollars of gold 50 feet down there. Who knows? Might not be anything. Onward. Starting to get up here in no man's land. Well, I didn't find a trilobite, but I did find some fossils. See if we can see if you can see them there. Pretty cool. These are all a bunch of seashells. Not sure what that was, but that's pretty neat. Way up here in the middle of nowhere. But we'll keep going, see what else we can find along the way. Some pretty cool wildflowers up here too. Check that out. That thing looks angry and beautiful at the same time. I like it. All right, we'll keep going. Just sitting up here on this hillside, enjoying the view. What an awesome place. Just taking a break, sitting on this cool stump underneath this big old pine tree. Thinking about a little bit of stuff. It was my birthday 2 days ago. It got me thinking back to the past birthdays when I was in the full addiction mode. Not only birthday, but holidays, Christmas, Easter, any holiday. Because when you're fully addicted to something, it numbs out all the emotions and feelings, and in the back of your mind, you know that you should be able to feel those things, joy and happiness, stuff like that. Like I've said before, that's one of God's greatest gifts, is the human emotions. But in my past birthdays, when I was fully addicted, I didn't like it. I didn't like my birthday. I didn't like Christmas, because that meant that I was choosing to numb my emotions and my feelings, just so I could spend time with family and friends and not be sick. But at the same time, I wasn't able to experience the joy and the emotions. But it's just something I was thinking about the other day. Wanted to share that with you guys. But something else that keeps popping up in my mind, you know, I don't care what you've done wrong, how bad it may seem in your mind. If you've hurt somebody else, wronged them in any way, and it bothers you and you keep thinking about it, ask them for forgiveness. You know, get that out of the way, get it over with. You don't need to keep living with that throughout your life and carrying that burden, you know. Ask them for forgiveness. Ask God for forgiveness for what you did. And the most important thing that I can't stress enough, and it took me a while to figure it out myself, was self-forgiveness. You know, learn to forgive yourself for what you did. Like I say, let that go. Get rid of that weight. There's no reason to pack that around. You know, we all make mistakes. That's why we're here. We're human. You know, nobody's perfect. But for me, coming up into a place like this, get away from all the chaos and the hustle and bustle of the city, it's pretty awesome. And I love it. I enjoy it. I just ran into a family back there. They had a whole passel of kids, like 15 kids, 2 side-by-sides. They're from close to where I grew up, out in Genola, Utah, and they're up here digging for fossils. They said they came up here to get away from all the chaos in the city. Like, yeah, I don't blame you one bit. I know exactly what you're talking about. That was pretty cool. Sit and visit with them for a while on a Thursday afternoon, just up here enjoying God's creation. That's what it's all about, you know. But back to what I said, forgive yourselves, figure out how to do it, what you got to do, but let that stuff go. Just weighing you down, you know. It holds you back, and no reason to live with that. So let it go. Come out here and grab a hold of a tree and say, "Tree, take this negative energy away from me. I forgive myself." Whatever you got to do, just get rid of it. I promise you'll feel a lot better. This world will be a much better place if we can all learn and figure out how to do that, myself included. Something I'm still working on. But like I say, that's why we're here. It's what we do. All right. I want to get back on the wheeler. Did you guys see any Sasquatches behind me anywhere? If you did, let me know in the comments. I'm sure he's here somewhere listening. Love you, Sasquatch. All right, I'm going to keep going. We interrupt your program with a special bulletin. Do you or someone you know suffer from Tourette's, imbalanced harmonic balancers, restless leg syndromes, perhaps peeing in the shower or sleepwalking? Well, we have just the cure for you. You are in luck. Good news, my friends. The wildflowers are blooming in the mountains. This message has been brought to you by Mother Nature. She's pretty windy. Well, I guess it's time to go back down to civilization. Somebody forgot to pack lunch. That would be me. If you guys like my videos, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want, and like like I always say, the invitation is always open. If somebody out there has a story they want to share, tongue twister, let me know. Let's work something out. I would love to hear your story and share it with everybody if that's what you feel like. And you never know, maybe your story can help somebody along the way that's suffering or going through something that you went through and figured out how to get through it. That's what we're here for, is to help each other. And yeah, anyways, love you guys. See you on the next one.